Hey everyone, welcome back to the second episode of Couch Potato Teasers. So today I'll be giving the solution to the bellhop problem and the cows and chicken riddle. And I'll be giving a hint to the Monty Hall problem. I don't want to give the solution yet because it's definitely something I want you really to think about. I'll give you sort of a hint as to how you can think through the problem. And then, of course, there will be two more riddles at the end of the video. Before I get started, though, I just want to ask if you have your own riddles or brain teasers, please send them my way so that I can present them because personally, I like learning new riddles myself. And I know for sure there's got to be someone out there that has a riddle that I have never heard before. So I would love it if you could share your riddles with me. All right, so we'll start out with the bellhop puzzle. If you want to freeze it and remind yourself of the situation, but I'm just going to jump right into the solution. So there's this $30, and we're going to basically go on a journey along with this $30. It turns out there's obviously not a missing dollar. It's just that the information presented is a little misleading. So let's just go on a journey with this $30. So at first, the $30 goes from the three friends to the manager at the front desk. And then the manager realizes, oh, wait, those three friends should have only paid $25. So we should give 5 of those dollars back. So this $30 is now split into two separate groups, a $30 group and the $5 group. But keep in mind that each of these groups is really split between the three friends equally, right? The three friends paid for this, they split this hotel room. So that $25, if we think about it in how much did each friend pay, if we take that $25 and divide it by 3, we get 8 1/3 dollars. Okay, so each friend now actually paid $25 divided by 3, or of course that's 8 1/3 dollars. So that's what each friend now has paid for the room. Additionally, each friend will be getting $5 divided by 3 back, or 1 2/3 dollars, right? Now, as you can see here, we still have, if you add these two numbers together, 8 1/3 and 1 2/3, that totals 10. So that's $10 per friend. So far we have our $10 per friend times 3 gives us our total of $30. So far so good. Now that $5, of course, on the way from the front desk to the hotel room, that $5 gets split by this bellhop that says, yeah, I deserve a tip for just walking these $5. And so the bellhop takes $2 for himself and returns $1 to each friend. All right, so we have this $5 from above gets split into a $2 portion and a $3 portion separately. So I'm just highlighting them in orange so we remember that this 2 + 3 comes from the original $5. And of course, this $3 gets split evenly among the three friends. All right, so now let's put everything together. So we have friends A, B, and C who initially paid, or ultimately for the room, paid 8 1/3 dollars for the room, as you can see from above here. They were each returned $1 from the bellhop. And so in total, each friend paid $9.33. Multiply that by 3, you get $28. Okay, so the $28 is really what each friend ended up paying. $28 plus the $2 that the bellhop took for himself. That gives you the $30 total. And that's not 30 factorial. That's an excited $30 because we found the missing dollar. Or more appropriately, there was actually no missing dollar. All right, so there you have it. It's just a tricky way of wording the situation, and there is no missing dollar. But that's always been a fun one. I know, I don't remember exactly when I heard that one first, but it was a long, long time ago. I think at like Thanksgiving, one of my family members told it, and man, it just bothered me so much. But it's just a cool, tricky way of wording a situation that misleads you to believing that there's a missing dollar. Anyway, let's move on to the Monty Hall problem. So again, if you want, take a moment to read. The question ultimately is, should you switch? Should you stay? Or does it not make a difference? So let me suggest to you the following. So there are potentially three situations. So let's say that the winning door is door one. It doesn't really matter where the winning door is. Let's just say, without losing generality, that the winning door is door one. Now, if you are the player of the game, you can guess either door one, door two, or door three. So what I suggest that you do is play out, assuming you're going to switch no matter what, play out the game as if you guessed door one, and then, you know, one of the losing doors is revealed, you switch, blah, blah, blah. Do the same thing for door two, for guessing door two, and do the same thing for guessing door three. Play out those situations and see what happens. Do you win the game in the end? Do you lose the game in the end? Count up out of those three situations how many you won, how many you lost, and you can see like basically a win percentage. If you were to switch, if your goal was, if your strategy was to switch each time. Do the same thing for stay. Let's say now you go in with the mindset that you're going to stay. Again, let's assume that the winning door is door one, and play through the roll as if you were to guess door one and then stay, guess door two and then stay, and then guess door three and then stay, and see again how many of those games you would win, how many of those games you would lose, and calculate a win percentage. Ultimately, that will hopefully tell you the answer. And finally, the cows and chickens riddle. So there's a reason why I said this one out loud. I'm going to pause for just a moment and type it out, and you'll see the answer immediately. And welcome back. And so here you go. Remember, the riddle was, there are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't? Of course, I was not saying the number 28. I was saying, and 20 of the cows ate chickens. So of course, the answer is, well, if 20 of the cows ate chickens, that means 10 didn't. And that's the answer to that riddle. So kind of a fun, it's a little silly, but I think it's really clever. All right, moving on. And now here are the new riddles for the day. If you're a student in my class, you might recognize this one, but I will have to say it might be my favorite riddle of all time, just because of how elegant the solution is. So there is a method that works every single time. So anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me read the situation to you. There are 100 coins in a dark room. Currently, 90 are showing heads and 10 are showing tails, but you cannot see or feel which. You are asked to split the coins into two groups. The only criteria for the two groups is that each group has the same amount of coins showing tails. In other words, if Group A happens to have 3 coins showing tails, then Group B must also have 3 coins showing tails. Find a method that will work 100% of the time. All right. Again, the key here is you cannot feel or see the coins in any way. So you have to develop a method without seeing or feeling the coins. Now you can touch the coins, you can move the coins, you can do what you want to the coins. but you cannot use your fingers to feel, oh, this is heads up or this is tails up. But yes, you're allowed to play around with the coins and move them however you want. Also, the two groups have to sum to 100 coins total. All right, so anyway, think about that. If you have questions, like clarifying questions, don't be afraid to like email me or comment. But the solution is awesome. Think about it. Don't look it up. Don't look it up, seriously. You'll be very, very satisfied when you solve this one on your own. And a second riddle, kind of cool. So you have a ruler and 3 bricks of identical size and shape. And let's say that this picture, this rectangular prism here is what the bricks look like. How can you measure the inner diagonal of the bricks by using only what you have? In other words, by using only a ruler and 3 bricks, and without using any mathematics. So unfortunately, Pythagorean theorem not allowed here. All right, so you have a ruler and 3 bricks. You want to measure that inner diagonal. So that's in this diagram from this top front left corner to this bottom back right corner. How do you do it? All right, folks. I'll give you the weekend to think about these. Again, any clarifying questions, let me know. And please, 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 if you have your own riddles that you'd like me to share, let me know, because I'm always excited to hear new riddles. All right, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye.